Hello viewers, Super GT here. How are we all doing? How are we all doing? Hope we're all surviving from the coronavirus. Obviously you are, because you wouldn't, if you were dead, you wouldn't be able to watch this, would you? Logically speaking, think about it. But given that you're alive and that you're here and you're watching, I say hello, welcome to the stream. I am going to be doing some practice for tomorrow's charity race. So Jimmy Broadbent hosting a 3-hour race around Imola, GT3 cars and GT4 cars for charity. And there is a link in the description if you want to donate. We'll do plenty more donating tomorrow, hopefully.
To my Super GT team, can you guys hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
Hello, hello.
Steve, how are you, my friend?
Yep, not too bad at all, mate. Not too bad at all. How are you?
Yeah, can't complain. I want you to tell my viewers what's going on here.
Okay, yeah, so we've got 3-hour endurance race tomorrow, GT3 cars, and who else to get in my team other than a Ferrari racing driver himself, David Perel.
Well, these days I'm just a pretend sim driver.
Yeah.
Because I'm not good in the sim, and I don't race in real life. So.
Well, you've been You've been promoted because normally you're racing in customer teams, but now you've been promoted to the R4M factory squad, which is a pretty big step up.
That's okay, so that's a pretty big step, I won't lie. At least I'm part of something these days.
Yeah, so
Steve can hear me with this one, but gents, basically what's happening in here is tomorrow there's a 3-hour race with myself and Steve. I've roped in Chris, Harry Spotter. He helped me in ACC, and he's going to be able to help us much better in this one because there's strategy involved here, and in iRacing he can have live timing and can do a whole bunch of strategy stuff, which he's hopefully learned from real life. So let's see how that goes. For the meanwhile, we've got to figure out setups and stuff. It looks like Steve has got the setup locked, so it's on Steve's side that the setup will be done, and that's where Chris is going to help us.
Yes, trying to work this out. How do I even? How do I share a setup on here? I'm learning more about the menus than I am in driving the car.
So, I think I actually already have your setup because we're part of the same team. So, whatever you change will happen. It will change in my car once I.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay. So, I think for this track, Chris, you must also confirm this. The first thing we definitely should change is the gear ratios to the IMSA short ratios.
Yeah, we can try it. It would be good to back the FIA and the IMSA ratios probably.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Steve, maybe we should just go out and do some laps anyway to warm up before we start fiddling.
Yeah, I'm just looking. My setup here has failed the tech, so I'm just trying to sort that out. The camber.
All right. It's failed the tech.
Good start.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going well.
Better to find out today than tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, so generally with the Ferrari camber, you don't want to go less, more than minus 3.8.
Okay.
So do like minus 3.7, and that should be back in the window.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I will just sort this out 1 second. I don't need to hide this setup. I'll take that off. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Why won't it go lower? Try and change it. Too low.
Spotter, Harry, can you see what's happening on Steve's screen? Maybe watch his live stream, because I've still got the camber as too low.
Yeah, I can't see. It doesn't seem to want to change. I can't change it any lower.
Like, go higher, mate. You must go higher.
Sorry, yeah.
I'll have a look. Yeah.
I'm going the wrong way there. Now it's changing. It won't go above 4.5. Wait. Oh, fantastic start.
Chris, do you think it's maybe related to weight or ride height?
If we,
Do you think that it's maybe related to the weight of the car or the ride height that's pushing the camber, making it?
It is possibly, yeah. I mean, I had a similar issue when I tried to use I think it was a BMW setup from last season. So it might be worth, if you've got a setup from
something happened. Steve, what did you do?
So I just went back to baseline quickly.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'll change it back again quick.
Mate, I reckon we start on baseline for now. Just do some laps.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
And but the one thing I would definitely recommend that we try is the IMSA ratios.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm going to go out on track now. Oh, I see where you're in the car. Right, okay. If anyone wants to join the session, the details are in the description. It's called #GetThisBread, which is the name of the charity, or the name of the event.
Steve, I'm going to exit the session.
Yes, okay.
And I'll get in with a different car or something.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done it as teams. I've never hosted a session before. Thank you, Doxer. You tried to go drifting with that cam. Yeah, mate. When it comes to setup, I'm honestly clueless. A lot of people ask me, like, can you recommend a setup for this? Don't change that. It's like, mate, that's why I like Gran Turismo, because you can jump on it and not have to think about it. What was I going to look at just then? I think... Oh, sorry, Indeed has donated. Thank you very much, mate. I just seen that one there. Well, let's just jump out for some laps, shall we? I could join Jimmy's session in a bit, yeah, if it's not full. We'll just do some laps here first in a nice quiet track, so we don't have to worry about traffic too much. So we've gone for the Ferrari. David drives the Ferrari in real life. Not that he's doing too much driving at the moment.
I'm not sure what setup there is to hide for the moment, because we haven't even started. But out of interest, how do you hide the setup? Is there a...
do you mean how do I like hide it on the screen for a stream?
Is there a way to hide it?
Yeah, there's I can't remember how I did it now, but there's an app you can download, which basically it knows when you've gone into the setup screen, and it just hides. It just puts a picture over the top, so no one can see it.
Okay. I think for now there's nothing that we have to hide anyways.
Nah, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
It's only for charity ultimately as well.
No, Steve. Remember, we take this shit seriously.
Yeah. Once you put that helmet on, there's no being nice out there.
No. Okay, the iRacing beta UI is a disaster. Somebody go buy the website.
Yeah.
Now, Imola isn't a track I'm normally that good at, to be honest.
You're joking. What's going on there? What's going on there, Chris? Are you downloading updates?
It's not a track I've really driven that. It's not in. It's not in a lot of games, Imola, is it? It's not in any F1 games, apart, well, maybe some of the older ones. Or is it in there as the classic content, maybe? Thank you, Regan. Cheers, man. Oh, I need to move that alert thing up. Thank you very much, Regan, sorry. R4M Factory Squad, man. It's all about the Factory Squad. David Perel was actually being promoted. He normally races in customer teams, but today he's in the Factory Squad. Now this right-hander here, this is really tricky, this bit, because you have to like straighten up whilst you're still wanting to turn. Difficult little sequence, that. I mean, I need to work out how much I can abuse that. I think a lot more than I did. What time does the race start? Well, we had to move the race back an hour tomorrow, because there's an update.
So
But
it says that I'm already registered.
I think it's about.
So I have to figure out a way to unregister myself.
I think you have to go to the top right of the screen.
No, so I found your stream and everything. I withdrew from your stream, but when I try to get back into the session, I mean, it says that I'm already registered with you. maybe my YouTubers know how to withdraw from a team. Do any of you fellow YouTubers know how to withdraw from a team?
Right. So you guys are saying that they're too quiet. Let me. I'll turn them up a little bit.
Well, I always want to start by saying big thank you to all this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
Thank you, Kalof. Cheers, bro. Can't wait 4 more days till my hoodie gets here. Good stuff, man. Good stuff, my G. Hope you're liking the merch. Gone for the slowdown today. Not that I'm going to have to slow down because I'll be going so slow as it is. Okay.
I think Eric's saying this.
Mythicals. I bought GT Sport today. Go me. Good stuff, man. Hope you enjoy it. Maybe you're in a. You've just got in a good time. Hopefully.
I'm gonna find out a way.
Because some updates are coming up where they're supposed to be improving the game quite a bit, so hopefully oh my god, have you quit GT Sport? Yes mate. Nah, I'll probably be back on it in a minute. So I didn't do my weekly live stream, did I? On Monday. I'll probably do it on the weekend if I get some time. Because I would like to do some of those kart races on a stream. Because I think they're actually pretty good fun. Oh my god, I'm struggling. I'm going to have to practice a lot. This might be a 12-hour stream where I'm getting good. For a long time. What car? I'm driving the Ferrari 488 GT3.
Super GT, you may have to actually kick me out of your teammates.
Oh, okay. Right, let me try and do that.
Yeah. Copy. Thank you.
What's your speed? Pit lane speed limit is 60.
Is this car good?
Harry Sparta, please.
I'm not sure if it's. I'm not sure how good it is as. In terms of GT3, I'm not sure it's the best. I think the Audi is probably one of the better ones. Well, how do I kick him out? I shouldn't have done it team-based. That's the mistake I made.
When you get over it.
Yeah, I was having a shit.
Thanks, White Wolf. I've been looking at it. I might get it, mate. But at the moment, I haven't got any plans to get it. Right, how do I kick people out of my team? Just make a new one. To be honest, I think I might just make a new session quickly because I think it'd be a lot easier if I just do that.
Yeah.
Because just make it not team based.
Okay, mate.
Yeah.
If you're okay with that, then.
Yeah, that's fine. It's only like $2 or something.
Okay.
Right, let's just make a new. If not, we could look at Jimmy's.
Chris, just so you know, there's some people asking you some questions on my stream. You're the star of the show, so
Yeah.
those comments.
I think I'm giving up on trying to enter the session using iRacing because it's just taking forever.
Hosted races. See if Jimmy's hosting
Probably
one.
just have to watch both of your streams and just get the times from there.
Yeah, it's no worries, mate. Maybe when Super GT sets up a new session, maybe that will also help.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just thinking of looking at Jimmy Broadbent's lobby. because his has got 33 out of 62. We could join that one. We could join.
Let's do that.
Let me find his password.
Don't mention the password. Don't say it online.
No, yeah. Just go onto his stream. It should be in the description, I think.
Okay.
Honestly, what the are we doing here?
Thank you. Who's that? Thank you, Projected Studios. Thank you very much, mate. Keep up the good work. You really motivate me to get better at GT Sport and other sim racing games. Hopefully, I can race against you and Dave one day. Thank you very much, man. That's very generous of you. I do appreciate that. I do apologise for the pause here. We will be getting there in just a moment. I should have really prepped this a bit better, shouldn't I? What a silly Billy. Jimmer. Where is... Where is his password?
Okay, if you guys see the password somewhere, just paste it in the Discord chat.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere at the moment.
I suppose one of us has to pay the super chat comments in his stream to get his attention.
Yeah, probably. God damn it.
So this is a bit more complicated than Gran Turismo, you know. Gran Turismo, you just plug and play. The interface is easy to understand, it's clear.
Yep. Minimal stress.
Copy.
Oh man. What was these sessions passwords before? Anyone know Jimmy's password? Anyone in the chat? Let me message him. Let me phone him. WhatsApp.
Anyway, look.
So I'm just going through
I went on the
the
internet this week
chat
and I
window
found
right there.
this.
Yeah, speak to me.
So one
Thank
question
you,
is that
Aussie
as
Menace.
an engineer, if it's more
Cheers, man.
interesting to develop setups in ACC or iRacing.
Aussie Menace. What a guy.
I'd
Right, where's
probably
Jimmy
say
Broadbent on my
that
phone?
In iRacing, you've got more channels to play with, so in that respect, it's more interesting because you've got more data coming from the car than you do have in ACC. ACC is probably more realistic in the channels that you get from the car.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd say
I have
they're good for different reasons.
messaged Jimmy. Hopefully, he said it's in his Discord.
iRacing
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to go into his actual server, not. We'll get there in a minute, guys. Sorry about the wait. Sorry about the wait. But yeah, I hope we're all doing well on this. What day is it? Wednesday. Sometimes I really do. Honestly, I lose track of what day it is these days. I can never remember.
I've paid for a super chat comment. I'm trying to get Jim's attention.
Yeah, they're starting to message him on in the chat. I've messaged him on phone as well. So hopefully.
Yeah, let's see.
I love this. Like you get people in the army of chat can go over and just hassle him. It's great.
He's got his attention. It's in Discord, he says. Okay. Which Discord?
Yeah, I've been trying to find it in the Discord. I couldn't see it. Right. Oh boy. Top quality preparation.
A group, because I'm not part of this group.
Yeah, I'm in this group, but I can't see the password. I'm reading through the whole thing now, but It ain't here. Okay. Okay, I can see that now. Yeah, we can join. Okay, got it. Okay, iRacing. Right, Jimmy, where are you, mate?
That's the incorrect password, Steve.
Yep, didn't work. Oh, okay. Fantastic prep.
Yeah. So Jim is really nailing this one. I think he's officially hating the R4 team. Now people are paying Jimmer via his super chat to say, where's the password? So he's made about £10 on us just from password search. Unbelievable, you should send that to us. Did he send it to you, Steve?
He's on his phone. Says he's online. I don't know if he's going to answer me.
The savage.
Come on, Jimbo. No, Kimmy, you will not have the password.
Okay, something's happening.
Keep with me, chaps. Keep with me.
There must be a delay on the stream because
he's on his phone. He's messaging me, I think.
Teams.
Through his gloves. Oh boy.
So it's fair to say that we are a very well organized team. We started it well.
Definitely, mate. This is what being in a factory team is like.
Actually, Chris, this is your fault, Chris.
This is all my fault. Oh, why is it?
Yeah, you're the engineer. You're team coordinator, and you failed the first step. Yeah.
Pro streamer, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I need to practice not driving the car, but setting up servers. Stream rating down. Yeah. I can't see the password. Oh man, this is going to be the best. This better be a good server when I'm in it. Yeah, this is not good, is it? Sorry, everyone. Yeah.
Get in there, Lewis. Miracles do happen.
Get in there, Lewis. Thank you, GT Iconers. You guys are the cool runnings of motorsport. Sounds about right. This is shocking organisation. Like, level 0. I haven't ranked up since I was born.
Steve, I suppose you didn't win there, mate.
No, I've been left in the dark, so I might just have to set another one up.
The savagery.
Yeah.
I'm giving it one more super chat attempt.
Get in there, Lewis. Who's that? Thank you, Ryan.
I'm $4, Steve.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, we need to send more money.
He's already taken all of my money. I'm a retired racing driver.
Right, let me try.
Anyway, look, I went on the internet this week and I found this.
Thank you, Ia Dank.
Anyway, look,
My brother went
I went on the internet
donated
and I
a
found
pound.
this.
Thank you, Broadblast.
Comment in the super chat.
Cheers, guys. Legends.
Felipe, baby, stay cool. We're bringing you the white visor. Stay cool. We're in a good position.
The rare pre-game star bottle. To be honest, I bottle it more before race than I do after. So just to keep you entertained for a moment, let me bring something up on the screen.
Steve, what are we going to do? Set up a private session? It would be nice to be in their session because of the track rip and stuff.
Yeah, everything will be the same. Plus, there'll be people to measure yourself against.
Yeah. If you phone him, his phone's probably on silent. He's a professional.
I messaged him. He went online on WhatsApp, and then boom, I was blanked.
We will not forget this when he tries to become your teammate again in karting. And you need to help getting in the cart during the driver change.
Yeah, I might just forget how to help him.
Yes.
All right. What a disaster. What a disaster. Right, select another session. Let's get out of there. It's not going to work, is it? Not going to work. We need to organise it before. Host a race.
Steve, can you send me a link to his Discord group chat?
Yes, I'll try that. Yeah, let me get that on for you. Right,
It's in announcements in Discord.
Oh my god, it was as simple as that. I've got it. Okay, I'll copy paste it now.
Come on, Super GT.
Okay,
epic.
yeah, good password, isn't it?
That's a brilliant password, actually. I almost pasted the password in the live stream window, like a real amateur. Jeez, that would have gone badly.
Right, where is he? Jimmy Broadbent. Okay, there's 35 people, so we still got plenty of space. Yes, I'm in. Okay, the wait is over. I do apologise, everyone. This is shocking organisation, but that's just a trademark of the Super GT live streams. So that's another half an hour lost to sorting out passwords, but we're in. We are finally in, and I thank you for waiting about for me. But I said that I was going to put something up on the screen for you, so let me just find that, because it's probably going to mentally scar you for life. So if you are, you know, if you don't really want to be scarred for eternity.
Okay, gents, first job, the first task of this session.
Oh, I can't find it.
Seriously, is to find Jimmer and send him.
Hunt into the realm.
We are realm hunting, ladies and gentlemen. The realm is low on fuel and it needs humans to survive.
Okay, right, here we are. Let's do it full screen. Oh yeah, R4M bikini range coming very soon. How about that, guys? I think you're loving that, aren't you? You love that. Thank you to Thea for editing that one for me. Very special picture. But there you go. R4M swim range coming very soon.
Tell your viewers to be kind to Jimmer. They're giving him a hard time.
I'm just glad I'm in. That's half an hour wasted of my life and all my viewers' lives, but we've done it now.
Dedicated bunch.
Thanks for the nightmares. Sorry guys, yeah, you have been scarred for life. There's no unseeing that. You've seen it now, and that's it. Sorry. No unseeing it. No unseeing that horrible image. Okay, we are finally in. So for those who've just joined, It's an Imola 3-hour race tomorrow for charity, which has been hosted by Jimmy Broadbent. It's GT3 cars and GT4 cars. I'm going to be in GT3 car, the Ferrari 488, alongside David Perel, who you've probably heard many times. Very fast GT3 racing driver for Ferrari. And I managed to draft him into my team, which is pretty cool. So who have we got here then? So a couple of these guys, Ian at the top here, Daniel Ferguson, they're both in F4H, Esteban Rodriguez as well. Jimmy's down to a 43.7. Wolfgang, I know some of these names, but I need to get good quite quickly.
There's a giant lizard on the track.
Cheers, Logic. Haha, nice try. Nice try. Okay, I'm going to run the baseline setup for a couple of laps and then just see what I can get down to, get comfortable with that, and then we can tweak it.
Okay,
All good, mate. All good. I'm finally in. It took forever to load.
Yes, it does that. I'm going to put the fuel level low, though. Go for the glory Banzai lap.
Let's go for the glory runs. 100%. 100%. I'm going to do IMSA short ratios, though.
Okay. Right, let's get out there. Let's finally do some racing. Yes, I'm in Jimmy's server now. I mean, to be honest, just this beginning is just me familiarising myself with the track, so it's not, you're not going to see rapid laps.
I'm still going to send Jimmer just once I find it.
Oh yeah, please do.
Yeah. Okay, it's on me.
But iRacing is one of those, it's a sim that, oh my god, it's one that I never truly feel comfortable on. You have to run a lot of laps before you even get anywhere close to feeling quite comfortable on the track. That's me anyway. Maybe I should just get good, eh? But for example, when I did the Sebring 12-hour last month, or no, earlier this month, I must have done about 5 or 6 of those IMSA races beforehand of about 45 minutes each, and even after all of those I still wasn't totally comfortable in the car around that track. So it takes a long time to really get there. Yeah, I was thinking that just now, grey area. You know, 1,000 people just watched me sit there on a blank screen, and I got some donations and some new members. I mean, honestly, hashtag blessed. Oh, mate. I'm going to be a mobile chicane, I think. Thank you, Mythicals. I Swallow. Yes. What a guy.
Steve, just make sure I don't collect you by mistake, mate.
Yes. Where are you? Oh, Jimmy Broadbent's behind me, actually. I'm just going to let him go. Captain Jimmy! He's
I
here.
hope I catch him in time. I really hope I catch him in time.
Whereabouts on the track are you?
Final double left.
Okay, he's just coming down to the final double left now.
Okay, great. Oh yeah, I see him. I see him. This is gonna be so fun. Watch him box now, the bastard.
Oh, what's going on here? R4M factory squad just doing his job.
Crash trying to keep up with him.
Welcome to the R4M factory squad, mate. You've passed the test.
I belong here. I belong here.
Yeah. #1 driver now, mate.
That was just hilarious. Cold tires trying to keep up. I just spun into the wall. Okay, I'll get serious now. I'll get serious now, I swear.
Wow, where did that come from?
Thank you, Soren. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot of luck, to be honest. But it should be good fun, that's the main thing. And it's... Oh, God. It's for charity, so, you know, as much as we want to go fast and do really well, we're going to have fun with it as well. And for me, it's always just a good time to practice, because I need lots of practice. iRacing versus R-Factor 2 in terms of the FFB? Yeah, good question.
Your first job is to sort out the front end of this car.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's in general,
where's this guy?
the rear just wants to come around on entry, and around this track, you really have to be able to attack the chicanes, like carry a lot of speed into them. And if we are losing the rear on entry, then we're gonna have big problems.
Yeah, I feel like I have no confidence going in on the brakes at all.
Yeah, me too, yeah. It's just the rear just says, hello.
Okay, copy.
Let this McLaren go past.
So Steve, just so you know, in this game with this car, you have to be super patient on the downshifts. So like,
Okay.
do not machine gun style it, otherwise you...
The flames coming out of that thing. It's like the Batmobile. Let's try and follow him for a bit. There's a lot of crashing going on in this
First
server.
thing I'm doing is just moving brake balance a lot to the front.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, you can abuse that quite a lot, can't you? Ah, no, you can't. They say you cut the course. Right, I'm going to slowly get there. I'm not in last. I do like that it's multi-class. I like passing the slower traffic. It's quite fun trying to do that. Okay, that's too much curb. There's a crash like every corner. And again, people crashing everywhere. Hopefully it's like that tomorrow. Then I might actually have a chance. Limitless, Mr. JD, good to see you in the chat, man. Almost on 100k. Come on, Super GZ followers, go and get TRL Limitless over 100k. He's almost there. Okay, that's way too late on the brakes.
So I went to 58% brake bias and it
Yep.
seemed to work well.
Okay, I'll give that a go. What's my button for brake bias? I'm going to go in the pits and change it.
Yeah, copy.
Something in the 4GT. That's a good meme, that.
Okay, Steve, you've got 10 minutes of your remaining. Freitas just done up 204.38. Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Right, I'm miles off the pace at the moment. But yeah, let's just change that brake setup quick. Because it feels a little skittish on the entry. So, I can't remember. The problem is, it's like, I play so many different sims, I have to remember all the different setups I've got on the buttons. Right. Control, assignments, options. I have to remember the menus of every single... I need to play them a lot more. Chris, good to see you in the chat, man. Good to see ya. You'll be happy to know the F4H guys are dominating this session as it stands. Right, control. There it is. Controls. Right. Brake bias. Where art thou? Brake bias. To increase the value, we will go with that. To decrease the value, we'll go with that. Okay. Can we see it from here? What our brake bias is? We have to do this, won't we? What did you have your brake bias at?
58%.
58.
58.
Okay. We'll go with that. Okay, more to the front. We didn't. Yeah, we can just do it then. Okay, so you can see the leaderboard at the top left here. We got Tom Brooks, he's the Gran Turismo commentator. David Perel, we're way down. Okay, we need to get a bit higher than that, don't we? Okay, right, let's just drive. F4H for the win! What a team. It's really good being part of a team, honestly. F4H have helped me so much. Because I don't go on this all that much, but when I do, they help so much with setup, with just practice, the right things to focus on. They get you in the right mindset. Like, you can't just go into a race thinking, yeah, it's all right, it's fine. No, they say, you know, look, you need to take this seriously, practice, you know. You can't be messing about. Thank you, Worst Quality, for the $1. Cheers, man. Oh, Mercedes just binned it behind me, and I've binned it. Jesus Christ, cold tyres. That's my excuse. Let's go. Right, this is going awfully. Hopefully, I'll be a bit better tomorrow. Wait, max fuel. What fuel have I got? No, we've got about a third of the tank. So racing against this Porsche. I'm going to turn that off. Alright, let's do it properly this time. Oh, he's binned it, sorry.
You can find a setup in VRS or somewhere that we can maybe...
Okay, copy.
So for those wondering, we've got David Perel in the chat. We've got Chris as well, who is a race engineer and helps David a lot with strategy and that kind of thing. So we've drafted him in for our team, our foreign factory squad. And he's just going to help us out with setup, with strategy, that kind of thing. So it's good to have that. Oh my god, just tapped the grass. Let's let this guy go. So how much curb has he taken there? Quite a damn lot. Yeah, the track is Imola in Italy. Used to be used in F1. When was the last Imola Grand Prix? More than 10 years ago. Maybe about 2006, that kind of time, I think was the last one, maybe. Thank you, G. James, for the donation. Cheers, mate. Yeah, 2006, yeah. So it's been quite a while since they raced here. And of course, it's where Ayrton Senna was killed in '94. Well, let's just churn out some laps now. I'm last on the leaderboard. Okay, right, that can't be like that for long. Yeah, the turn doesn't actually exist. The circuit's actually changed quite a lot over the years. Oh, someone spinned it. It seems to be really strict on the track limits here. If you do go off track a little bit too much, you will get the slowdown. Like, you can't abuse it. At least I'm quicker than a GT4 cars. That's a relief. Turning a bit too early there.
Guys, I'm gonna, just for interest's sake, I'm gonna try the FIA ratios.
Okay.
So Steve, you're still on you're on the short ratios, right?
I'm on the baseline setup basically.
Okay, so we'll still be the FIA. Dave, can you send me a data file?
Yeah, how do I do that again?
Documents, iRacing, telemetry.
It's really fun though, iRacing, when you get into it. It's not one that you can just jump on and get up to grips with very quickly. You have to really do.
My computer is not coping tonight. It's hanging quite
Spend a lot of time on it.
I've actually lost iRacing.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost iRacing. But I'm gonna get back in. Maybe I can turn down the graphics or something. I have to do something.
Work out the limit of that chicane, like where can I go, where can't I go. Oh god. Getting a little bit quicker.
Just remind me again where that data is in logs.
Documents, iRacing, telemetry.
Okay. What if I told you that I forgot to press command?
Oh,
Control L.
Okay.
So I'm not logging.
Yeah, okay. Don't worry. When you restart again, just press it and then we should get it.
Okay, cool.
It's Rory just ahead of me here.
Sector 1 is 1 seconds off the pace.
Got some quick, quite quick Audis coming up behind. That's too quick. So this is the good thing about being in a session with these kind of guys. Just these guys will get past me in a minute. I'll just try and tag along with them, see if I can hang with them. Thank you, Free Philly, for the £4. Good luck. I'm going to need it, mate. But thank you so much, as always, Free Philly. Well, let's let these guys go and then maybe learn a thing or two. So I'm still braking too much, I think. Too heavy. That Audi looks quick. And it is quick, as I know, because I drove it for Sebring.
I was having a shit.
Thank you, Explicit Jeans. Cheers, mate.
Sector 1 is 4 seconds off the pace.
You're such a beast, bro. Love the stream. I wish I was a beast, mate. Not on iRacing, anyway. But I'm going to give it a jolly good go, my chap. That's all I can do. Got to learn quick, you know? Like, look at that. You extend, like, by the tiniest amount coming out of there, and it's like, nope! Stop right there, criminal scum. You've broken the law. Second gear through that. Stop right there, criminal scum. Pay the quarter fine. Well, we'll get there. It just takes time on iRacing, as I've said. I don't find it easy to get good in 5 minutes. I need 5 hours. Let's try and get to at least the 43s today. I'm in the 44.8 at the moment. So I need to get a second quicker.
Okay, so guys, I'm now gonna go. Sorry, I'm back in. I'm going to the FIA, and I'm also gonna change the rear roll bar. I'm gonna go stiffer. So I'm gonna go to 4 ARB blades, Chris. Yes, to give it more stability going into the corner.
Sector 1 is 4.6
Okay,
seconds.
you might want to also reduce the rear ride height.
Okay, where is that at the moment?
You might have to do it on both sides. Right, from you.
This is where I need you, buddy.
Yep. Yep. It's under spring perch offset, so to increase the spring perch offset should lower the rear ride height. It's just under left rear. It's the first option under left rear.
Okay, I've gone from 27 to 29.
Did you do it on both sides?
Yeah, both sides. Both sides. Steve, I'll report. How's your lap times?
High 44s at the moment.
You're flying, mate. You're flying.
I can definitely improve though quite a lot.
Okay, my best with the IMSA gear ratios was 44.3, Chris.
Cool. Yeah, press Alt L.
Okay, I pressed it. There's no indication that it worked.
Regulator there.
That's odd. Can you go back out?
Honestly, I'm quite scared to go back out.
Oh no, just
No, it's recording. It's recording. It's recording.
Ah,
Because the telemetry folder is now appeared.
okay, cool.
I'm driving the
Yeah, no.
Ferrari 488, guys, GT3 car.
Sorry, I wasn't live.
For those who've just joined.
All good?
Another slowdown? No, just an off track that time. That's too deep. Well, this other guy behind is a lot quicker, but he just... he can't get past me. Thank you, Daniel. Okay, he's going to go for it. Give me kisses, Jimmer. My mic arm touching the rig. The mic arm is not touching anything.
Alvarez, where are you on track, mate?
Just going to turn 1.
Okay, I'm gonna wait in the middle of sector 2.
Gimme kisses, Jimmer.
Steve, just so you know, we don't absolutely have to use the Ferrari in this event, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we'll see how this session goes, and then we could always change.
Yeah, we'll see which ones are the more consistently faster than us and act accordingly.
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, I mean... Okay, that was a bodge job.
Oh, did you spin around, mate?
No, I keep getting the...
Oh, the corner cutting thing, yeah.
Yeah. Coming out of that, the double difficult right-hander.
I think my lag just took someone out. See?
Well, just do it in the race tomorrow and then we can win that way.
Exactly. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna turn down stream quality significantly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going for that as well there, bro. I've only got a fuel for 2 laps, so I'm gonna have to come in anyway in a minute.
No worries, mate. I'm gonna push on.
Oh, hello. Roadblock. So a lot of the track I'm feeling comfortable with is this section coming up. I'm not that. No, this corner's not too bad. It's the next 2 right-handers and then the chicane. I'm really struggling. And David's off as well. not turning tight enough. I'm going to use a different setup. See if I can get some time with a different setup. Yeah, and ABS may be too strong as well. Too far back, sorry mate. Sorry matey. Right, let's... no. Let's use that, see if it's any good. Oh, it's just one again where I can... Oh, screw it. Let's just try a different one, see if it's any good. Oh, for God's sake, like, I can't get this to not be too low. Like, just, it doesn't change. Like this one.
I'm going to take a guess here and say that the IMSA ratios are better.
Where are you seeing the IMSA? Oh, there, gear stack. Right, I see.
Yeah, that's the one. And selector IMSA short.
Okay, I was on IMSA short. Spring perch. Okay, let me just wait. Let me just try that, Chris, in a moment. Spring perch. This one. So does that? That way. We just have to keep making it higher until. It's still too high, or too low. Sorry, am I going the wrong way?
Also, they're so strict here with corner cutting. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I've been struggling. Like, you get the really strict slowdown penalties if you extend.
Yeah, the 1X's on off track is just ridiculous sometimes.
Yeah, cam to the right. I'm doing cam to the right. Look. Wait. It's still too low. It doesn't change anything. Right, cancel. Right, open that again. Right, spring perch. Oh, there's some here as well. Right, front tires. Okay. But then, wait. So that camber must apply. Wait, right rear. It's only applying to the rear tyres though, so surely you only have to change the. I don't get it. Like, I suppose you change the front.
So the key to driving this car is you've got to flow like you do in a kart. If you try and like manhandle it like you do in Gran Turismo, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna keep losing the car.
Yeah, definitely. You have to be you have to like dance it through, be really light on the steering, if anything.
Yeah, very light, yeah. Ridiculously so.
Well, I clearly have no idea what I'm doing here. Start again. No, load that one. So that's camber too low, minus 4.5 too low. So surely, is that way higher or lower? Because I'm confused by the fact there's a minus number. Apply that. Ride height. Now that's too high. Okay. So, too high. Wait. Lower that then.
How are the changes, Dave?
No, other way.
I keep catching a car in front, so what I need to do is be professional and slow down and let him go, and then I'll tell you in the next lap, mate.
Cool.
Seems to have worked. No idea if the setup's good, but
I think
let's
it's
give it a try.
I would like to go softer, either on the spring or on the dampers. But you're gonna have to figure that out.
Turn the
mate.
ABS down.
We need this car to be able to ride curbs. That's the key.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's go. Because that I felt like that ABS was really... It's like kicking in way too much. But let's give it a go without it. Or with it a little bit lower. Sorry about my inadequacy with setups, but... it's just never been something I've been interested in racing games, like ever. I've never enjoyed doing setups. I just like to race the car. And you know, I don't mind telling someone who knows what they're doing, you know, the car's doing this, so so you might need to change something, but I would never want to be the one myself to be doing the setup. Oh, mate. Okay, that is really sharp on the steering now. Oh, I've got loads of cars coming through. I think it's too sharp on the steering, but let's keep going. We are on cold tyres as well, so... I think you can't really just do one lap. You have to do like 6 or 7 laps to really even begin to know if it's any good or not. Is that Dave waiting for me? Yeah.
Okay, Steve, I think you just passed me, yeah?
Yep, that's me.
Alrighty.
Brandon Needer. Mate, the bad driver comment is totally correct today. I'm absolutely awful. But that's why we practice, I guess, isn't it? Maybe I shouldn't broadcast my practice. Check Discord. Oh man, I have to check Discord in a second. Okay, oh, there you are. Someone's just sent me a setup, so I'm going to go and have a look in a second.
Okay, sweet. And the way
But
to
I don't know. Yeah, sorry, go on.
The way to share setups is in that setup menu on the right hand side is a share button under iRacing setups or something like that.
Yeah,
And then
okay.
it shares it within the session to me, so.
Right, okay, I'll get on that. Right, let me just have a look at this then. Someone sent me a setup. Okay, download that. Just be a moment here, guys. Just trying to get a setup. Where do I have to put it? Documents, iRacing setups. Ferrari 488 GT3. Paste that bad boy in. And then Chris was saying something as well. Yeah, I need to calm down on the brakes. It's just one thing I hate on this game.
What are you doing over there in terms of finding any setups, even if it's in VRS?
I found a VRS setup, but I can't download it for some reason, which is a pain.
Okay. How do you share a setup then? So I've got a setup on my car. How do I share that with David?
It will be quite good at it fast, but yeah.
Yeah, I think Sebring around here, it's too smooth in general. Here we need like fast, like good stability on fast
I
humps.
can turn the iRacing thing back on. The blocker. Share menu option. Like, or click share, wait. Let me find it.
Yeah, but it's more like a wavy bump. It's not the kind of shock that we get through the suspension on these curves.
Okay, right.
4th option down. Share, there you go. Right, let's have a look. David Perel. Okay. Okay, so Dev, I think I should have just shared a setup with you, which someone in my team just gave me. It is a Sebring setup, funnily enough, but he said it should be alright, so...
No worries, mate. Whenever you're ready, you can share it.
I think I have... wait, I should have done it anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna finish my lap and then try it out.
Yeah. And please send me data if you can beforehand.
Sorry, say that again, Chris?
Please send me data from this run that you've just done.
Will do, will do.
Right, let's see what are we looking at here with the times then? 42.3. Jimmy's on a 43.5. 43.8 of Rory. Okay, so my aim is still to get into the 43s. I need to. That's what we need to get into. So we've got still 0.8 of a second to find, but to be honest, I'm still uncomfortable with the car, and my braking is still too sharp. So like I was saying, I just find it really hard to not on this game on iRacing. You need to just really be delicate with the brake pedal, but I really struggle with that. It's one thing I really find hard to do. I don't like just touching it. I want to press the pedal like 80% because it feels more normal to do that. Well, yeah, let's be a bit more delicate with it. All good drivers should be able to adapt, so... Okay, yeah, it feels better when you... It's a weird thing you have to teach yourself, which is... like less is more, because obviously in your mind you're like, the harder I press it the more it will stop, but it's like, no, that's actually not how it works. You have to be like 50% pressure anymore and it starts locking up. But it's like, you know, if you've been doing a certain thing for so long in your life, like, it's hard to undo that. But as I said, a good driver should be able to adapt. Right, come on then. Let's get some good laps in. How much did the game cost? iRacing is... It's hard. It's not easy to tell you how much iRacing costs, but you have to pay for a subscription cost, then you have to pay for each track, then you have to pay for each car, so it is quite expensive. Okay, that's better. A lot more calm on the brakes. But yeah, iRacing is not cheap. Although, let's say you want to do a certain series and you just focus on that only, then it's not too bad. So I mean, you could just buy all the GT3 cars and some of the GT3 tracks and then just focus on that, and then it wouldn't cost you as much. But yeah, how much does iRacing cost? Yes. Yes is the answer. Okay.
Chris, I'm going to send you data, and Steve, I'm going to test your setup in a moment.
Okay, cool.
Cool, copy.
Philip Bang just joined this group, by the way, this session. So everybody,
very
pack
nice.
your bags. It's done now. It's all done now. Ah, Chris. Dropbox is not open. Damn it.
Yeah, Philip Eng was definitely one of the better real-life drivers, wasn't he? On all of these events I've seen, he's been doing a lot of them, and he's been doing very well. Very, very well.
Didn't he win one of the F1 events? Or like have top one of them?
Well, in the private group sessions that we have, he's always smoking us. He like plays with us. Him and Edo Motaro. Sometimes I think they're quicker than Lando and Franco. Calvin, you
We just went a bit quicker there. 44.6.
Okay, Chris. Setup incoming.
Cool. Thank you.
I'm going to turn on the comparison session best lap. Wait. Session best lap, right. I don't normally like to have the reference time thing on, but I think it's a good idea just to do it now, just so we can get a slightly better idea of if I'm going quicker or not. But I'm not. The problem is you shouldn't really focus on your time. You should focus on, you know, the corner coming up. So it's for your benefit, really. Just on the stream, for those watching, you can see if I'm faster or slower. I'm getting there though. I just haven't really put in a good stint yet, but it's coming. Okay, I can definitely go quicker through there.
Chris, it's just taking a long time to upload because I'm also streaming, so there's a good chance you won't get it today. Sorry, mate.
Today? Alright.
Yeah. I don't know how long it's going to take, but...
no, I think
I'm telling you now, with the IMSA ratios, it's better. And Steve, it looks like you've improved as well, mate.
I've got a little bit quicker.
Okay. Does it feel any better?
To me, it does.
The curves.
Yeah, it feels a little bit better to me, but I need to do more laps.
Roger.
When does the race start? Not today, mate. Tomorrow at the actual race itself, I think about 5 PM BST. About that. I think the session opens at 4 PM BST. Qualifying will start just after that, and then the race will start just after that. That's a bit too wide. It's GMT. Well, we're in BST now. The clock's changed on Sunday.
Chris, were you able to get into the session, by the way?
This one that you're currently in.
Yes, this one. The one that we're in, mate.
No, I couldn't get in. Mainly because my iRacing, trying to run all my programs at once and iRacing, just it was taking so long to load.
Yeah, I agree. The big number at the top of the screen is distracting, and I know for sure that in Gran Turismo, whenever I have the split timer on, I mess up because I keep looking at it. I'm just trying not to look at it at the moment.
Dave, how is the car currently over bumps?
It's terrible.
Terrible, yeah. Cool. I can see that in the data. Yeah, especially on the rear, it seems.
Abused it
What do you
way too
reckon,
much.
Spotter?
I reckon we need to go up on damping.
We'll go again.
As a first
Come on,
try.
churn out those laps. Churn out the laps. We'll get there.
At least on the front are fine.
Yeah, Philip Heng's just gone straight into 5th place on the leaderboard.
Yeah, we definitely need to go up on the dampers.
Okay, I mean I'm with a different setup now. To me it actually feels quite stiff on the big bumps. Steve, I'm not sure if you're experiencing the same thing, mate, but when I try ride the curbs now it's quite aggressive.
Okay.
Let me do some more laps and make it a judgment.
No worries, mate. Chris, I also need a couple of laps to get into the setup to actually tell what the main difference is.
Cool.
Left side. Clear left.
Was that too aggressive? Maybe for a practice session, but... Gotta make those moves, boys. Come on. Got to get into those 43s. Oh my god. Same fucking corner. God's sake, man. The frustration of practice. Just pushing too hard. Yeah, it is a Sebring setup. Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe it is too stiff. I have been bottling it on the curb. The final corner, taking the curb, and then the car just doesn't want to turn. It just spins. Maybe a bit too stiff.
Yeah, I think that this setup is too stiff, honestly. And yeah, when I look at the sausages now, if I just look at them, I'm flying. Whereas with the previous one, I could at least cuddle a little bit, but this is something else.
Okay. Copy.
Chris, I'm gonna send you the data from this. Oh no, did I record this data?
You did. Oh no, you did. Once you did,
okay.
Once you started, it contributed wasn't it?
Okay.
We'll get there. We will get there, chaps. Oh, there's David in the gravel. Okay, that's not the line. I'm gonna have to run a lot of laps tomorrow morning, I think, before the race.
Okay, it looks like I need to rename the old
Approximately
file.
1,000 will do.
And upload the new one.
Okay, copy. It should save as a separate file, but maybe it doesn't.
I'll take a bit easier this time.
Yeah, it should be a separate file.
Right, there we
I
go.
realised what was wrong. It was because I was still in the pit box, so...
Yeah, you need to escape out and then run off so it's meant to.
Guys, I'm going back to the previous setup.
Okay.
Okay, copy.
Thank you, Daniel. Oh yeah, mate. When I just look at those sausages, I do get excited, especially with this new setup. Is that Jimmer in the... Oh, sorry. I think that was Jimmy upside down there. Oh no, slow down penalty. No, maybe not. We're okay. The slowdown is going to be my worst enemy tomorrow.
I have gone slightly softer on the rear damping high speed, so let's see.
David's gone soft.
Soft on the rear
He looks at those sausages and he goes soft.
On the baseline or new setup?
On the baseline, which is the data you originally looked at.
Yeah,
But I've gone... You want me to go stiffer on high speed?
I'd go stiffer on low speed.
Get over it.
And leave high speed.
Thank you, Les Malvinus. Cheers, man. We've gone slightly quicker.
Yeah, you could go one click stiffer on high speed as well, but low speed.
That's a start, I guess.
At the rear?
Yes, at the rear. Don't have to worry about it, but the rear's the problem.
I can gain so much time for that first chicane. Like half a second, probably. For God's sake, man.
Spring race, yes?
So far off. And this is why I had, you know, on Sunday I was meant to be taking part in the Veloce Pro Series. So it was, what was it, V8 Supercars.
Do we know how to see what car the leader is in? No, we can't.
V8, they're in an Audi.
Oh, it's an Audi, okay.
V8 Supercars at Silverstone, and I had like 3 hours to learn the car against Lando Norris. Probably not going to happen, is it? Alright, come on. Do better than this.
Philip immediately bangs in a 42.8.
Yeah, I saw that. Absolute beast, mate. Thank you, Ricky, for the €20. Cheers, man.
In the pit lane in Steve Alvarez Bathurst style.
Just do it today and not tomorrow. You're good.
Yeah, in an endurance race, it's always advisable to actually wait like half a second till you pass the line, because that's not where you're going to make your time. You're not going to make your time by attacking pit entry and pit exit.
Yeah. But cheers, Ricky. Yeah, it's a very good comment. I do appreciate that. And you know, this is the process. You see, I'm rubbish now, but I'll do another session tomorrow morning, and I'll hopefully get a bit better, more up to speed. So I've got another F4H team member behind him. still a little bit off. Higher 44 that one. Downshifted too quick. Car got unsettled. But you see there, I gained 2/10 in the first sector, so I know I can definitely do that. That's the thing with practice. Like, you notice, okay, I took the first couple of corners a little bit better. I know that that's possible now. Go a little bit quicker there, but just don't mess up these last two corners. Okay, there's an improvement. 44.4 now. Four tenths more to gain. But yeah, there's lots of time to be gained in this first sector for sure. Not like that. Oh, God's sake, man. I want to watch someone. Let me watch someone. Someone who's out on the track right now. If it wants to load, which it doesn't. Philippang, go on in. See what he's all about. Chase, no, not chase cam. Cockpit view. So Philippang is a professional. What's he races DTM, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, he's gone. What the hell?
Chris, out of interest, does that data give you tyre pressures? Because we don't get that in the game itself.
Yes, it does.
Okay,
Crazy.
just disappeared. Ben Daly's in here.
And when we leave pits, are we on cold tyres or?
Anyway, look,
Stand by.
I went on the internet this week and I found this.
Thank you, Brandon. A new member. Cheers, man. Here's a guy who can do a 43.6. God, I swear one of these guys is out there on the track. Wait, let's just. We don't have to. We can watch one of
We
their.
are on cold tyres.
We can watch his quickest lap. Or can we? What is going on with this? It's not like.
And how long does it take for them to get up to temperature?
I'm looking for your first run.
So is he out there? Is this live? It should be. Sort of the brake. Yeah, I need to sort my braking out. It's one of the things that. What is going on? It's one of those things I've always struggled with on iRacing, because in the karting I've done in real life and on Gran Turismo, it's like you slam it and then you still moderate it, but you're like 90 or 100% pressure. But in here it's like you have to like just touch it, just glance on that pedal, tiny bit. It's really hard to adjust to that for me.
Coming up to the right, taking a while for the pressures to.
I don't really like it, to be honest. I don't like how it is. I just can't adjust to it.
Yeah,
Wolfgang is quick. Let's watch him.
Does it feel like that to you as well?
Yeah, think about what you can do there, maybe to adjust.
There's an echo in the audio. Okay.
Okay, you're gonna have to figure out the math there, because this has a strange reading, like ACC.
You can adjust the pedals. I've tried to do that, but it doesn't. You know, you still have to just press it like 50-60%. It's not really easy to change.
Steve, where are you on track, mate?
I'm just watching people at the moment.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I see. There's an echo coming through here. Okay, I get it. Oh yeah, so the guys are coming through here, and it's going into the microphone, and then you're hearing it again. Well, let's watch. Wolfgang is very quick guy, very quick guy. Let's see where he braked coming into turn 1. I was looking at that tarmac runoff on the right. So clean. Keeps in quite high gear, then down to second. Maybe because he made a mistake. Where does he brake here? In a straight line and then turn in for a late apex. I was trail braking into that one. Really smooth, really smooth. No, it's these two corners here. How does he do this? No drama at all. Braking just before the 50. It's so late. Smooth as silk. Oh, there's David on the racing line. Yeah, I think on iRacing you have to teach yourself. You have to like get this mindset that less is more. Don't rag the car. Don't rag the brakes. Nice and smooth, gentle. That's what works. Let's see him again. Looking for that tarmac runoff. Boom. Look at that. It's just so. I can hear that he's not locking up, whereas I'm locking up on the brakes. I'm too sharp on the brakes. Are these GT3 or GT4? It's a mix of both. So the car we're riding on board with is a GT3. But you see the pink car up ahead is the Porsche 718 GT4 car. So it is a multi-class race. Yeah, he's driving a different car. That is going to factor in, because I drove the Audi for Sebring 12 hour, and it's a good car. I mean, my team are driving the BMW. Guys in FYH are driving the BMW and the Audi, so I could always change over to one of those. I'm in GT3. I've gone for the Ferrari 488, but as I just said, I might possibly change. But it'd be good to use the Ferrari, I think. I haven't used it before. Oh, he's wide. Okay, you out on track at the moment, David?
Yeah, I am, mate.
Okay, I'm gonna come out
a
now.
43.8.
Oh yeah, good, yeah.
But I can wait for you if you wait for me at the end of the pit.
Okay, just whereabouts on the track are you now?
I'm at the chicane at the top of the hill, Aqua Mineral. No, actually, I don't know what this is. Variante something.
Okay.
Top
okay.
chicane.
Yeah, by the time I'm at the end of the pit lane, you'll be quite close to me, I think.
Yeah, so I'm heading down the hill now.
Yep, okay. I'm just exiting the pits in 5 seconds.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors.
Okay, mate, I'm heading down the main straight.
4-3.
Okay, I'm in turn 1 now.
Oh, okay. I lifted, going. Okay, I'm coming.
Well, I always want to start by saying a big thank you to this crowd. I mean, you guys have been
Vladimir Putin. Good to see you, man. I always knew you'd be a viewer.
Steve, I can't. Either I'm blind or. Are you going into the hairpin now, mate?
Yeah, just coming out. I'm going to slow down slightly coming out.
Okay, on my way.
Yeah, I can see you on the delta now.
I'm gonna pull up behind you.
Okay. I'm gonna start going now because my tyres are need a bit of a warm up.
Go.
Okay, right. It's just focus on being smooth and gentle, and let's not rag the car too much. It's so weird just not putting any brake pressure in. I just can't get used to it. But I need to get good, mate. Get good on the brakes. That's where the time is in this game, I think, on the brakes.
Wow, where did that come from?
Thank you very much again, Las Malvinas. Cheers, man. Okay, that's a bit better. Maybe it's not a bit better. A bit better. A 10th down. So that's David behind me there in the green car.
Steve, it's better to go slower into.
Yeah, no, I'm way too hot into that. Drifting it in. Yeah, just trying a little bit too hard there. I just find it hard to convince myself to just go slow because it's quicker, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. You got to really underdrive the car. Every time I push it hard, my delta goes red. And through here, try second.
Yeah, second gear in the final corner.
Yeah.
I'm just so used to these games and karting, to be honest, where you just ragging the car just full force, but on this it just doesn't work, and I can't unteach myself.
Yeah, in Gran Turismo also you've got to roll as much speed through the corner, and here if you try to do that, well, you're facing backwards, especially in this car.
Yeah, definitely. Oh!
That was
my wheel. No, my wheel just stopped working for half a second then. Okay, that could have been a lot worse, to be honest. What the hell? My wheel just stopped. That's so weird.
That was a good save of all things.
Lucky I was just going in a straight line then.
Bloody hell.
My wheel does that sometimes. It did it during the R factor thing. Like for like half a second it would just stop working, but sometimes you'd be lucky if you'd be on a straight. But sometimes you wouldn't be so lucky.
Let's work on sorting out entry oversteer so that the exit understeer disappears.
Okay, copy.
So you just got to put some thought into that, mate. I'm not asking for answers right now, but yeah. I would say that the damper setting definitely works. So Steve, at some point I'll share the setup with you.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Yeah, so it definitely was better with the stiffer dampers at the rear.
Yes.
That's good to know.
I always want to start by
Steve, just let me know at any point if I must roll off the throttle so that you can get closer, mate.
Okay. Thank you, TG. No worries at all, man. Hope you're enjoying the stream, my friends. Thanks for tuning in.
Negative, I'm still driving, mate.
Yes. Please be paying attention to the screen.
Bigger picture, mate. Bigger picture. Brake really early for that hairpin, mate.
What kind of place would you say? There's no real good markers there, is
There's no
there?
real reference. I'll look for something the next lap. And the corner we just went through on the exit, you can really use the track limits without getting a 1x.
So I went really smooth then, but I lost a lot of time. Bit too wide. Fucking hell! Another slowdown penalty.
Need to slow down, give back some time.
Finish the lap, mate, and maybe
Yeah. My God,
talking and driving is not my forte, if I'm honest.
such a difficult track. It's that chicane. It's that top section. I just can't get it right. No braking into the double right. Well, I was watching Quick People. Their braking is the first bit.
Chris, I'm gonna do one more flying lap and then send you the data, okay?
Okay, copy.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Okay, there we go. Bit of time gain on the exit. Alright, let's use the... Oh, I need to get the power much earlier coming out of there. What gear are you in through this one? First or second?
Third. Second.
Second, okay, yeah.
And second in the chicane.
Yep. It's too low on the power, but come on. I know I can do a 43. It's just stringing it all in one go. And this guy's nearly doing a 41 up here. Too much curb. I need to be hard. Oh my God. You know what? I'm not going to listen. I have to be honest. I can't listen to the chat telling me how to drive because it's just so much conflicting information. It's just. Plus, I just don't enjoy that. Like, 100 people telling me how to drive. I know you're trying to be
Bloody hell, I was on
useful,
a
but
good lap and then ran wide at that stupid.
it's so hard for me to
data
process
incoming.
all these things with 100 people telling me different things.
How is the
I just need to. learn it for myself, and that I'll enjoy that a lot more.
Feels maybe a bit too tight, to be honest.
Because if I'm
Yeah, but I still want us to not worry yet about that. Let's first settle the rear mechanic via suspension.
Because if I'm just doing what everyone tells me, I just become a puppet, and I'm no longer a person. I'm just like a puppet who just does what everyone else tells them, and I just don't like that. So I'll just say now, like, I'm not gonna listen ever to backseat drivers. It's just not enjoyable.
It becomes quite high on turn in, but
I know that I'm not perfect, but I'd rather just learn for myself.
The result is not got enough coast, I don't think.
Okay.
Or too much coast, but we can't adjust that, I don't think.
Yeah, you can change the clutch plates and the preload.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, do you want me to go... If you're saying the wheel speed is increasing as we coast.
Basically, on coast, the differential wheel speed is quite high. Which means that you're getting a lot of speed. Basically, the diffs working a lot in transferring speed from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. Is it? No. It's basically, diff is very open on entry.
Okay, so I'm gonna go from 110 to 130, just as a test.
Yeah.
But in this game, I need quite a few laps before there's any feeling in the car. So
yeah,
I need suggestions on tire pressures actually. I'm gonna go from 148 kPa at the front to 158, and I go
158.
same at the rear, 158.
I think that's too high.
Is that a big change in this game? I don't know.
Go 5 kPa.
You can't. It's every click is 4.
Okay, 4. Then do 1 click.
1 click. What did I say it was? 148. Okay, so I'm going 152.
Yeah. So I'm still trying to figure out what our optimum pressures are. I think it's about...
Steve, just so you know, I'm sharing the setup with you, mate.
Okay, I'll take a look in a minute. Bloody hell. Might have to get used to quite a lot of that tomorrow.
It's just 141.87.
Okay, Chris, I am uploading.
Sure, thank you.
Lose like 2/10 there. Oh, I don't know which side he's going. Okay, quicker. That's an improvement. Shame we lost. I think we were 3/10 up at one point. But I'll take any improvement. Bit too wide. It's a weird corner. I think I'm committing too early to it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just tap the grass. There's a lot of questions about the car, about the track. As always, look in the description and the answer should be there. Getting a little bit too close to the edge of the track on that corner, where I just binned it. Yeah, we're getting there. I just need a little bit more, then I'll be in the 43s at least. Yeah, so I ordered my new PC. Well, all the bits anyway. Some of it's arrived, but most of it will be arriving over the course of this week. So sometime next week it should be all together. Bit too wide.
Okay, Chris, so far these settings seem to be improving the car.
Cool. Copy.
There we go! Fucking done it at last. That's gonna 43 for 8? Oh! Come on, at last. I lost a tenth at the end there, but... Oh, Jesus Christ. Finally. Get in there, guys. See, it's just if I focus and do what I think I need to do, then I'll get there. But when if I have to listen to like loads of contradicting things in the chat, it's like, what? I get confused. Like, I can gain a lot of time there. I didn't get a good exit on the actual lap. And this corner as well. Okay, binned it. Wasn't concentrating at all. Sorry guys, sorry. Right, let's see where that puts us. A bit higher. Oh, got ahead of David. Jimmy. So Jimmy's just Jimmy's 0.3 ahead, or a quarter of a second ahead. Okay, I'm not too disappointed. I'm not too far off him. Yeah, man, look at that. Ian's in F4H. Man, honestly, it's just ridiculous what some of these guys can do. Just absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. Oh, there's David spinning. Beautiful spin. I just got a slightly quicker time than you, David.
Yeah, I saw that, and then I pushed harder.
It's just once I get the smooth flow of the lap of the car with, you know, the brake pedal not pushing it too much, and I get quicker. But it's so hard to undo years of overdriving, you know, so hard.
Yeah, mate. Especially with with iRacing, it's taken me forever to learn this technique. So
Yep.
You're not alone, trust me. I'm still trying I still haven't quite got the hang of it. But when you do that smooth lap, you're like, oh, that felt so easy.
Yeah.
Try it again.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, now I did a 44.8 instead of 43.8.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I do a really good lap, and then I feel as though I've repeated it, but then I'm half a second off, and I can't quite explain where that half a second was.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, I'm going to try your setup now.
Yeah, give it a go. It's just the baseline, which is some small tweaks along the way.
Okay.
So,
okay, so give David's setup a go.
See if the curbs are better for you, mate.
Yeah, I think that'll be a main thing. Give this a go.
Still be careful on the actual sausages, but try and like at least clip them now, and you should.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to avoid the sausages if I could. I was just going for the edge of the curb.
The edge of the curb, yeah.
Yeah.
Spotter, are you seeing anything there, mate?
The data.
Oh,
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
Let's try and see what this setup's all about then.
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Graham Carroll's in here.
So damping was definitely better on the rear.
Okay, cool. So then I think we should actually also tweak it a bit on the front, so we can get much more
Collision.
rideability over the curbs.
Okay. I don't think you should go too... Don't go hammer time on the outlap. It doesn't work. Yeah, so Graham Carroll's in here. You can see on the graphic on the bottom right, his ranking is a W, which is like above A. It's like a new ranking for people who are... They're just so good that they have their own little club. And I'm obviously not in it. I'm still only B rating.
How's the mechanical balance in general? Ratio front to rear.
Man, I've just got a cut penalty, so frustrating. I'd say it's still too much rear bias.
Oh.
Too much rear, so what? Too much understeer pushing from the rear?
Oh, sorry. No, the rear cannot keep up with the front, so we're still having entry oversteer if we're not careful.
Okay. Yep, copy.
Let's go ride those sausages, baby.
Steve, just so you know, I'm running 57.2% on the bias.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, this setup's definitely a bit different. Oh my god. Off track! They say you cut the course! That's way too fucking quick in there.
Yellow flag.
I'll say this setup is definitely not as responsive on the front end going in to the other one I was used to.
Okay, understood.
The curbs feel alright though. Yeah, curbs don't feel too bad.
Bloody slowdown penalties are going to be the end of me.
I know, man, they're horrific, aren't they?
It's nightmare.
Yeah, it's a bit understeery. Thank you, the Red Panda. The Red Panda UK, cheers, mate. Oh man, yeah, it's just sailing wide on mid corner. Oh, guy behind just went flying off. Yeah, it's just not quick on the turn. Oh yeah, I've seen, sorry, Lee. Thank you very much for the donation, mate. Hope you have fun in the race. Thank you very much, Lee. I do apologise for missing a donation, but just... You got rescued by a fellow chatter. So I've just seen it in time.
It seems with this baseline setup, you really just have to turn the steering wheel more.
Just turn it more, yeah. I'm trying to do that now. I'm so used to having quite a small amount of steering angle though. I'm so used to that. This is the problem for me, I think.
Completely, mate. I'm also not quite used to this massive ratio of steering I have to put into the car.
Yeah, like anything more than
Feels
90 is too much for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like this is a problem I have sometimes. I think where with the way that I've driven for so long, it's been the same.
This is a good one. 7/10 up. Come on, give us the 43 low.
Been doing the same sort of style of driving for ages, and when I try to do something different, I find it hard to adjust. Yeah, just turn the wheel sharper. Jimmy Broadbent's disconnected. He's out of here. Cheers, Jimmy, for hosting, and of course for organising the whole thing.
The moment you carry too much speed through that double right, it's...
Yeah, it's game over.
Yeah.
Did you complete your 7/10 up lap?
Yeah, 43.1 in the end.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna send Chris some data first before we validate that setup. Okay.
Okay. So David has done a 43.1 in this car.
But Steve, what I want to do is, because you're right, this car does have a tendency to understeer in the middle of the corner.
Yes. Yeah.
Once I've settled the rear a bit more, then we're going to work actually on turning on the front. So we're going to maybe go toe out or add a little bit more camber, things that make it feel more responsive.
Okay.
But still have a stable rear.
Yeah.
And it's lights out.
There's a giant lizard on the track.
So I'm only 2/10 off here. Thank you, Bernard Weller. Cheers, man. I'm getting there. Don't you worry, Bernard. Give me 2 years and I might be up to speed.
Okay, Chris, it's uploading. But while that's uploading,
it's just putting the time in, you know.
Change we make is going in the right direction. So,
yeah.
Let's do one more change to the rear. I'm actually going to go another step on the diff preload because that definitely seemed to help things.
Okay.
And then the next thing I want us to try. So I've gone to 140 on the diff preload.
Yeah.
The next thing I want us to try is the toe at the front, but I can't see it at the front. I can only see.
Do you still want to still want to try and fix the rear a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But I want actually that I have a bus going into the corner, and then we can start to work more on front.
Yeah, I want to get the rear completely sorted. But I'm trying to figure out how to do it, because... Yeah. We've got 1 mil of toe in. So, yeah.
But where do you see that on the front? I just don't see that on the front.
Come on.
Up. Go up.
Oh, there. Yeah. You mean toe out. We toe out.
Yeah, we're toe out. It's negative, yeah.
Oh man, so understeery mid corner.
I want to play a bit. I almost want to play a bit with the spring rate
On where? The front or the rear?
on the rear.
Okay, but first, that's a big change. Imagine in real life, if they say, let's change the spring rate, it's like, okay, we'll do that while you're eating lunch, you know?
Yeah,
So,
okay.
it's not a big, that's
Okay.
a big change.
Do you want to? Okay. So then, do you want to do an ARB?
I'm getting there with this setup. Look, I'm only 10th
Yeah,
off.
okay. Stiffer. Softer.
I almost want to go softer to try and get a little bit more grip on the rear turn in.
And maybe it will help with brake stability as well. So I'm going to go 1 click. Remember, we went from 2 to 4, and I did like that. So now we're going from 4 to 3. Just so you know, write that down somewhere, mate.
Okay.
And then see if you can find live timing on this session. There should be websites which have that.
Yeah. Cool. Copy.
Because then you can use your timing sheet.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm just thinking if should we go stiffer on the rear anti-Volvo or softer? You said we did go stiffer on it on the baseline, yeah?
We went stiffer initially. Bloody hell, someone's gone and done 41.7 for F's sakes.
I almost want to go another check, maybe a check or 2 stiffer and just see what that does. Anyway.
Okay. Well, I'm leaving the bits now on the 1 click softer, so let's see.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Cool, copy.
Copy, thanks. I will try the next one, okay?
Yeah.
Also, check tire pressures this time around, because remember we started
higher.
a bit higher. Yeah.
I think I'm creeping back on the brakes. Oh man, dirty tyres. Yeah, the understeer.
Second chicane.
Yep.
As you go into the left-hander, try to actually get the sausages over the middle of the car, and then it should feel like there are no sausages there. Just give that a try.
Wait, on the first part.
Yeah, the first part.
So absolutely abuse the first part.
Yeah.
To give yourself a good run out.
Yes.
Okay. Do you change down a gear, 5th to 4th, into the first bit, or leave it in 5th?
Yes. No,
okay.
I brake in 1st, and then as I'm about to turn in, I go to 4th and wait before going down the next 2 gears. So I ride the curb in 4th, and then as I brake for the next right-hander, I go down to 2nd.
Yeah, okay.
It's a bit of like spaghetti hand movements, but...
I just got a slowdown penalty for that.
Oh shit, okay, maybe a bit too much cuttage. It's a fine line, mate, it's a fine line.
Yeah. But I see what you mean, it felt smooth. But, yeah, I got the slowdown. Abuse the sausages!
So, just a reminder to all 3 of us. In the race, the person who doesn't crash is the winner.
Yeah.
So none of us.
So none of us. But basically, if we're going to chase lap time in the race, we're not going to finish well because
oh no, not at all. Yeah.
Lose the rear. Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of, I just had the mother and father of snap oversteer into that chicane.
Yeah, that fast left is quite tricky, carrying the speed in there.
It's a nightmare.
You don't want to ride the sausages through the first chicane. I'm losing patience now. Wait, what is the? So David's done 43.1. That's really good.
To be honest with you, Chris, trying one click on the rear roll bar. I don't know if I know this game enough to tell the difference.
See what he's did.
Okay.
Let's watch it.
But we're gonna try. We're gonna try.
Yeah. It seems like those tire pressures were better in terms of warm up at least.
Oh, I'm getting massive lag. Wow. Okay, thanks for that.
So he danced on the brakes through there. Secondly on the exit. Oh, echo, sorry. You have to be really patient, especially with this understeering setup. The Imola's a tricky track. It really is. Really is. This bit here, especially. Okay, that's good. Nice and smooth, isn't it? First gear. Bit of first gear. I need a Taylor Swift livery.
The steering ratio feels so lazy.
Oh yeah, I'm struggling with that.
It's like, it's unnaturally lazy compared to what anything else I've driven.
Yeah. It's like I'm having to turn the wheel like 50% more than I would in any other car.
Yeah, it doesn't feel natural at all.
Marmaduke in the chat.
Freitas.
TMet Mod UK. Good to see you, man. You say a good lap time. Okay. Let's get back out there. Get back out there, mate.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just there's so many things to think about on iRacing, like
Yeah, it is. It is.
the gear changes.
I mean, in iRacing,
The angle you attack the curb.
Oh my gosh! Someone just crossed over the track. Breathe.
Right, come on.
Chris, James Parker is asking, what do the damper histograms look like at the rear?
Pretty well. All around, they look fairly terrible, but they're looking better than they were. I'll put it that way. Yeah. Yeah, to answer that, James, initially, the plateau was flat. Basically, the low-speed damping at the rear was pretty flat, meaning that it's, yeah, anyway, it was pretty flat at the rear. Now, at least, there's a clear peak on the rear. So the dampers are actually working properly.
Okay, there we go. There's 2/10. This lap won't even count, but and then I need what? You know what I need to do? I need to have a sticker somewhere on my TV saying "Less is more" on the brakes.
Steve, how are you doing there, mate? If you want, go back to the setup that you preferred, and then I will work on that if you can't get on top of this one.
Well, I've just gone a couple of tenths quicker on the middle bit of this lap. I know I can go quicker. It's just getting used to it.
Okay, understood, mate.
And I'm still over driving a little bit on the brakes, especially.
Okay.
Cheers, Dibblr, for the mod work as always.
In this thing.
So let's say I'm out in the car. I'll drive into the pit lane, and then when I get in, you can click remove driver, once I've stopped, and then you click like what is it, like start driving or something, and then you're just in the car basically.
Okay.
That's too much curb. Oh my god. These slowdowns.
Slow down if you don't want to penalty.
They say you cut the course. Oh.
P23.
Definitely need to do more practice tomorrow. 100%. But it's a really understeery car, really understeery. Okay, I got that wrong, but I carried better speed into that first bit, and if I could just get the second part right, I know I can gain probably 2/10 through that second chicane, the left right there. I can gain 2/10 through this corner, I know, at least. Went slower there, but I know I can gain. Matt Gallagher's calling me. Hello, viewer.
Hello, supergt.
What's up? I'm in Jimmy's lobby. Shall I can message you the password. You mean on iRacing, yeah?
Yeah, I'm trying to join
Are you in the Discord chat for this race? Okay, if you go to the announcements tab and go to the very bottom, session name PW equals, yeah? Okay. Am I on Discord? Yeah. Wait, let me see if I can invite you to this chat. Don't know if have I got you on Discord? I don't know if I have. Oh, right. Try and remember that number. Right. Okay. Matty Gallagher or Matt Gallagher. Okay, got it wrong. Got it completely wrong. Shows how bad my memory is.
I'm willing to concede that this same setup is too understeery now.
Okay.
Okay, wait one sec, give me a moment.
We need to get the front more responsive. Once we settled the rear with driving technique,
Too many chats going on.
Right.
Discord, friends,
Okay.
add friend.
So there's just different. Well, do you want to play around the wall with the rear, or do you want to talk in front now?
Mate, I just said front.
What was the number again, Matt?
Yeah, cool.
Is there a space in the WTF one, like Matty space? It doesn't seem to work. Steve Alvarez Brown, 5154. Yeah, somewhere in there. Somewhere, mates. I'll post a message now. At the bottom. There you are. Just deleted you. Right, how do I add people? Let me add you in. You can I think you just register as yourself to join the session. It's not working. You type in. Yeah, well done. How under practiced are you on iRacing? How bad are you at iRacing? Can you be worse than me, please? Oh, okay. Okay. Get that practice in, my friend. I'll see you in the session, yeah? Well, how do I invite you to a call? I don't know how to do it. Yeah. I'm already in a call, but how do I add you to this call that I'm in? I'm with David Perel, my teammate, and like a strategy guy.
Does anyone know?
Okay, we can speak later then, yeah?
And to my followers, if turning up the ABS number
see you, viewer.
Increases ABS or
Goodbye, dear.
ABS?
Sorry guys, that was Matt Gallagher on the phone there, just trying to get into this session. Do apologise. Sorry, yeah, I'll put this on. I was on this. Oh my god, such a mindfuck. So I'm not going to be last. Matt Gallagher downloaded the game today. So hopefully that means I'm not going to be shockingly far to the back.
Yeah.
Jimmy P from our coach Dave Engineers chat is asking to be added to the call.
No, just chat to him. Jimmy, you got to stay in that thing there, mate, because this is also streaming to Super GT's channel. So just type to Spotter.
Sorry, Dave. You were just saying about how the understeer is too much.
Yeah, mate. So what I want us to do now is focus on fixing the front, because to me the rear is if you're driving. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you do drive it okay, like smoothly, then there is understeer.
Yeah, I'm not feeling as though the back's going round at all. It's just
turn and understeer.
It's just turning in and mid corner. It's just not turning enough.
I did share data with you, by the way, Chris.
Cool.
But
thank
okay,
you.
you tell me what you want us to do on the front. I think we have to work on the actual front now.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, maybe I could turn the ABS down as well. Let's give that a go. What is your ABS setting on, Dave? Have you changed it?
Yeah, I went up one from 6 to 7, but I don't know if that's the wrong way.
I'm thinking lower maybe is better, a little bit on that.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think you could be right.
Because I was on 11 earlier. I thought, no, that's too strong. But when I went down, it felt better. So maybe 5 or something.
Okay. Chris, you know, the best thing we can try as a quick attempt is to soften the front roll.
Yeah, I'm just looking at what it is currently, because there's a few. So you can change the outer diameter. You can change it, or you can change the number of blades. I'm just trying to figure out, because
well, let's go out again.
Smaller outer diameter would make it less stiff, I would think.
Okay.
I'm just not sure which. I'm trying to figure out if that's a big change, if that's a small change in game.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe just try changing the ARB. Or hover over the mouse over the ARB outer diameter for me, please, so I can have a look at what the.
Oh, that guy's. Where's he going?
Lower anti-roll bar, outer diameter.
Where am I going?
Stiffer.
Yeah. Okay. So.
So, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. So go one. Click down on that.
We can only go small, medium, large.
So.
We are already on large. No, but if larger anti-roll bar, outer diameter,
Yeah.
stiffer.
Yes.
Oh right, okay. Sorry. Yes.
Zane, the car is the Ferrari 488.
Just so you know, at the back I went back to 4 ARB blades. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Copy. Cool. So we're going.
Oh god.
Okay, so my commenters are confirming that.
Yeah, cold
lower
tyres,
the
cold
ABS
tyres.
setting, more. Hang on, yeah, lower ABS number equals less ABS. So it's not like some cars where higher is less and lower is more. That's like the Mercedes TC, for example. So if you go to 1 ABS in the Ferrari, you have no ABS basically.
Definitely gonna have to practice more tomorrow. This isn't enough as it stands. Oh man, I just can't deal with this understeer. Sorry, I'm in the middle of the track. Yeah, I just can't deal with this understeer. I find it so hard.
I agree with you, mate. It's just not happening. Chris,
Yeah, I just can't adjust.
So, Chris, just give him some advice on like not just changing the roll bar, but try and toe out as well at the front or something on this existing setup, because the rear is very stable, but we do need to get the front more responsive. So, give Steve the front he needs.
Okay,
Steve.
Yeah, cool. Alright, Steve.
Yeah.
So if you can go, so one thing we've changed now is we've gone from a large front anti-roll bar to a medium. So try that.
1 second.
I'm just checking the setup now and just checking what our toe was.
So, large to medium on ARBs. Was that? Sorry, was that large to medium?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Done that.
Cool, thank you. I would go on the front, go 1 mil more toe out. So
toe out.
It's labelled as toe in, so just go more negative by 1. So go to -2.
Yep. Done that. Cool.
Try that and see how that.
Okay.
feels.
Yeah. Okay, let's give that a try then. I feel like a real driver here with
Okay, so
all the.
just going softer with the front roll bar has made a positive effect. It's not the solution, but it's
the right direction. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, it's good, like, just giving feedback, trying to work out what works, what doesn't work, slowly improving the setup. I do need to learn setup work because it's really a weakness of mine in racing. I don't really understand setups too well. I'll be honest about that. I can definitely feel that's more responsive already. Let's get these tyres warmed up though, so that we can get a proper judgment on it.
So, you just want to continue out there on a medium bar, or do you want to?
Well, let's first. Steve can test the more responsive front. If I was you, I would have actually recommended going 2 degrees or 0.2 more toe outs to give him a radical feeling whereas 0.1 is not enough of a change. But let's see.
It's not 0.1, it's 1 millimeter, which is quite a big change.
So wait, you went from minus 0.9 to minus 1.9.
Yeah, that's quite big.
Yeah, that's massive.
Right, let's get a proper lap under our belts with warmer tyres. See if that change has made any difference. Still getting the ABS kicking in. Yeah, stock setups are normally not, they're alright, but you definitely don't really want to use one if you want to be competitive. Let's put it that way. I don't know if this feels much better, to be honest. I'm getting still loads. I'm still getting the ABS kicking in, even though I'm barely braking. It's made it worse, if anything. Something I've changed on the brakes. This guy's binned himself. Way down on my delta. Okay. Even at the moment.
.47, ladies and gentlemen. 42.7.
Oh my god. You just done a 42.7?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. It's good going.
It was on the limit though.
Okay, you're doing all 3 hours tomorrow.
Steve, how's the setup?
I can feel that it's more responsive on the front.
Yeah.
Steve, does it respond well and then wash out mid corner?
It still does a little bit, like especially the long left at the top of the hill. I can still feel it, like washing there a little bit.
Yeah, me too. But I think in that case, Chris, we'd have to actually open the diff, which I don't want us to do. So figure out another way. Maybe the wing is too much. Could be that, because that's a high-speed corner at the top of the hill.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the wing's on 5 at the moment.
Yeah, that's maximum rear wing, by the way.
Oh, is it max? Oh, right.
Yeah, that's maximum rear wing.
Yeah.
Okay, we're too aggressive now.
And then also maybe I almost want to unlock the diff. I was chatting to Jimmy on our Discord chat, and he's saying maybe unlock the diff glitch as well. Maybe just 10.
Still a bit understeering there. I'm not too far off though. Look.
Sorry, Chris.
I'm only
Say that
10th
last bit again. I was a bit distracted by YouTube comments.
Okay, cool. I was just chatting to Jimmy in the chat, in the Discord chat, and he also says maybe open the diff one click.
But when we closed it, we got better rear stability.
Yeah.
What's the data say? What's the data say?
What does it
Because Jimmy is right in theory, but he hasn't driven this game, so he's giving advice based on what he knows from other experiences. But for now, it seems that when we closed the diff, we suddenly got a lot of rear stability. We could go one click over. I'm not disputing that at all. It's not bad advice, and could definitely help at the top of the hill. But I just want you to make sure that check those when you analyze the diff at the beginning of the session. Analyze it now and check the difference, because we did tighten it a lot.
Yeah, copy.
Oh yeah. Oh, Jardier going flying in as well. Oh man, I can't feel this car. David Perel's learning quick.
Sorry guys, I was talking to my YouTube channel. Oopsie.
I think I need to watch you a bit more, because I'm still struggling with this. I'm definitely struggling with it. I can't get much more than a high 43.
Okay. But then Steve, go back to the previous setup that you liked on the fronts and see if it gives you an improvement before watching me, mate.
Yeah.
Then we have to start with that one.
Yeah, okay, we'll try it. I'll try that.
Yeah, there's no stress if we have to use one. I'm chilled with using whatever you're the most comfortable with.
Right, low fuel banzai session. Let's go. Right, come on in. Come on in. Let's at least try and beat the 43.8 we did.
Will you get over it? Yeah, I was having a shit.
Thank you, Smokescreen. J Black, a little bit better. A little bit. I've been trying to do. I've had to do my tax returns this week. Bit of a nightmare. Going through a year's worth of bank statements. So it never ends. It never ends. But not too bad, mate. You know, this race, like today, tomorrow, it's just. Let's not forget that it's for charity. So I'm not gonna get too frustrated if I. If I do that.
Chris, what you can do is compare my data to Steve's data if he presses Command L.
Yeah.
When do I press Command L?
Alt L, just any time.
Any time.
Press it now, it will start recording data.
Okay. Does it record how many times you spin? Because that's going to be quite big. It's going to be a big number.
Yes, mate.
Damn it. Okay. Roger that. Oh my god, right, come on. Yeah, it's one way to warm up the tyres, isn't it? Just spin out. The brakes, it feels way better on the way into the corner, this one. It feels much more comfortable. Come on then, let's get a good lap now. Stop pissing about, mate. Stop pissing about. Oh boy. Okay, look at that.
Wow, where did that come from?
Yeah, that's a good drinking game, to be honest.
Some data now made from that 42.8 or
Cool, thank you. So, do you want to try the
For God's sake, man.
out setting we had on the front?
I just
to help with turning.
can't concentrate.
yes. So I'm going negative 1.4. I'm going 1 click.
Okay.
I was up on that lap though. This setup, I'm so much more comfortable with this.
Do you think the front
But yeah,
another step
drinking game, guys.
the ARB?
Get drinking. Another spin. Turning into Vettel at this rate. I am in a Ferrari after all.
Maybe do one change at a time, mate.
Cool, no worries.
Too much curb. Come on, right. Now, no pissing about. Oh no, not a GT4 car. Not now. Why must you be here right now? Fuck! I wanted the lap there, but fuck's sake. This is what burnout looks like. Drink some water. That is a really good idea. I've had that water sitting there, I've not drunk it. There we go. Yeah, less is more, less is more, less is more, less is more. Stop attacking too much. Gimme, you will have to drink. That's Esteban Rodriguez. These two, the top two on the leaderboard are F4H guys. I wish I was as quick as those F4H guys. Yeah, cold tires. I just need to stop pushing on that outlap. Right, come on then. Right, stop fucking about. Stop it. Nice gentle on the outlap. Don't go too mental.
Get in there, Lewis. Miracles do happen, mate.
Guys, the
holiday,
cutting in this
yeah.
game is too sensitive, man.
Yeah, it really is. Like, even if you lose time, but it still punishes you.
It's killing me. It kills my soul.
Yeah, and it's like, if you're 1 pixel away, you're fine, but then you cut by 1 pixel, and then it's like, nope, 1.2 seconds, slow down. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
It's like 1 pixel over, and it's like the most brutal punishment.
Over,
yeah. Like, you do that on lap 1 of the race, and you're gonna have to concede about 12 positions.
Exactly, it's ridiculous.
Right, nice and gentle. Lap 1, cold tyres, cold tyres. Just remind, cold tyres, so you have no grip. Cold tyres, no grip. Cold tyres, so don't go too crazy. Cold tyres, get them warm. Cold tyres, cold tyres, cold tyres. Yes, I'm going crazy. But you can see my split timer was up. I can go quicker for sure. Yeah, lean forward like this. I know what you mean, mate. Unfortunately, in the sim rig, that's not too comfortable. Insane tyre warming skills. Bring my karting knowledge into the iRacing world. I'll let this guy go. Thank you, double plus good. I need all the support in the world, mate, right now. Thank you so much. Drink some rich energy. Yeah, that solves everything. Well, coming in. I haven't had a good session where I've had a good 10 laps in a row. It's all been like 2 laps, crash, 2 laps, crash. Yeah, I've got off FIFA. I mean, I've got FIFA 20, I haven't even opened it. Right, less is more. Nice and relaxed now. Doesn't matter if you don't beat the time, just get a time. Then I try less, and now I don't know. Come on, stand up. They should do a stand-up sim rig. Imagine that. Maybe they banned it because it's too OP.
Okay. The change of direction in this car is very lazy. I think that we actually remember at the very beginning of this setup. We changed the pitch of the car.
Yes.
I think we need to raise the pitch again.
Okay. So if you want to raise the pitch, do you want to? We've got quite a bit of space to drop the front of it.
Oh, that could be an idea.
Yeah.
So wait, how much do we go there? What do we do on the spring perch offset? We decrease it, correct? No, we increase spring perch offset.
Increase the offset to decrease the ride height, yes.
Stevie, baby, stay cool in a good position, okay?
So that's 36.5 to 37.5.
I'm gonna die because of. I'm gonna die from iRacing before I die of coronavirus.
Okay. Stevo, how are you doing there, mate?
I'm on the verge of a mental breakdown, mate. I don't know, I just can't drive any of these setups consistently at all. Really struggling.
Okay, some driving advice, if I may.
Please do, please.
Okay. Go to the understeery setup
Yeah.
and try to do 5 laps in the 145s. Seriously. Do
Yeah.
not try to do a 43, do not try to do a 44. Just roll around in the 45s and see if you find something at one of the corners.
Yeah, good shout.
Basically go slow to go fast again.
Yeah, I think that's. I'm still just overdriving it. I just can't get out of that habit. But yeah, let's just go a bit slower. Go a bit slower now.
Yeah. So literally just try do 45s for like 3 or 4 laps, and even short shift if you have to. If that gets you into that rhythm of like just being a bit more patient and calm, don't rev it to the red line. Your body naturally reacts to that kind of like sound and everything. So I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's true.
Take care, there's a car approaching.
Oh yeah, understeery setup again.
Steve, remember mate, 5 laps, no mistakes, so drive slowly for that, seriously.
Yeah. Let's do it. I think that's it's a good thing to do actually. Just scale back. Don't go for the lap time, go for the consistency and work your way up from a slower pace rather than just going all out.
If you keep behaving that way, you will be sent to Shadow Realm.
Thank you, Carry Mania. Yeah, man, totally. I definitely need to go out with a beer for a beer, but maybe I have to wait a few months for that to actually be a possibility. But one day. Yeah, that's a good idea, John. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of the Delta. I normally always have it off, to be honest, and maybe that's why I'm making more mistakes, because I'm looking at it, I'm focusing on the time. I need to be focusing on the corner, on the braking point, on the turning in, on the gear changes. So yeah, let's have that off, and then now let's just go for some consistent laps. Because this is something I've found, like, which is actually pretty unnatural, because obviously this is the big difference I think with a sim compared to real racing. In a real race you don't have a HUD, you don't have all this information distracting you. In a real race, like in a kart race that I do, it's just you and the track, you're not looking at any data, so all of this is just a distraction and you shouldn't actually really looking at it too much. Okay, so what was that? 145, there we go, mid 145. Racers! Do I use VRS? I don't. I don't. Maybe I should just invest in it, shouldn't I? I've heard good things. So, okay, what's that lap time? 44.2. And I wasn't even trying there. Less is more, guys. Less is more. I'll let him go. Oh, he almost lost it. Okay, don't chase him. This guy's rapid, so there's no point trying to hunt him down. You see, I'm getting a lot better now. Just when I'm not trying so hard. It's just such a hard habit for me to come out of. I'm so used to doing... So used to overdriving. Like, you watch my Club 100 videos, right? The karting. Like, how aggressive you have to be on the steering wheel. And then this is like the total opposite. You have to like just feather it through and dance on it. Thank you, Karan. Cheers, man. That's a very generous donation. If anything, I thought I wasn't being aggressive enough, mate. Oh, man. Well, carry on, carry on. You know, like I kind of said it earlier in the chat. Like, thank you massively for the donation, but I'm just going to focus on what I think I need to do, rather than listen to lots of different people telling me do this, do that, do this. You know, because I felt as though my throttle isn't aggressive enough. If I'm totally honest, I'm losing the time on the way into the corners. That's what I think.
Harry.
Cool, copy. So how's the front right house? Better?
To do that lap, I had to drive so differently. So let me just do one more.
Okay, copy.
Right side's clear.
Fuck's sake.
I think we need more toe out on the front.
Okay, copy.
Clear right. Sector 1 is 3.8 seconds. Thanks. Sector 2 is 0.6. Thanks.
Fucking hell, fuck it. Oh. How many laps have I done? Even Matt Gallagher's gone quicker than me, for fuck's sake, and he's only just got the game today. Such a joke. Because I can't adapt to it, I just can't do it. How many laps have I done? 71, Jesus Christ. Matt Gallagher has gone quicker and it's his first. I know he's really good on games, but Jesus Christ. Like, he's just picked it up like that. I think it'd be better to use a different car, to be honest. It's like we're going down a dead end road here with this, for me anyway. Like, I'd prefer just to use a different car. What car is Matt in? Let's see out on track. Is he still here?
How are you doing, mate?
Yeah, I was a little bit better there. Had a couple of good laps, but still, I just don't have any consistency, like, at all. I just can't string anything together for more than like 2 laps.
Okay. If you watch my onboard and rewind to 2 laps ago on my onboard, take a look at how slowly I had to drive to get the lap that I wanted. It was almost like unnatural how slowly I went into the first turn and the second chicane. It was bizarre. And Chris, I'm going one more click, 1.8 millimeters negative toe on the front.
Okay, copy.
Yeah.
Cool. And then after that, like maybe one more step on the front ARB, and then I want to try one step less on the rear wing, just to fix top of the hill.
Okay, just one sec. I need to plug in my head. Okay, I'm back.
Why does it do that? Yeah, I just have zero confidence in this car, the way that it drives. I just can't drive it.
I think Eric's in Inniss.
I just have zero feeling. Like when I did the Bathurst 12 hour on my own, like the car felt really solid and grounded and planted, and I had confidence to steer it. But this is sort of like, I just don't know if the back end's going to go, or if I'm going to lock up the brakes, or if it's going to bounce off the curb, or you know, it's just like just never-ending list of things that doesn't seem to work for that little corner.
Chris, just for now, I haven't changed the rear wing.
Okay. Copy. So you've just done the toe, correct?
Correct, yes.
So I have this love-hate relationship with iRacing where sometimes if I get into it, like when I did Sebring recently, I was really enjoying it. The car felt really good, and but this I just cannot feel the car like at all. I don't know if it's the setup. If it's the setup that's bad on the curbs, or if it's just the way I'm driving it. Do I need to adjust? Because like David's doing it here, and he's doing it really well. It can't be. This car can be driven smoothly. Thank you, Racers. Good to see you tuning in as always, mate. Hopefully, I can get involved with FRC this year, mate. Whenever it happens, but hopefully, I'll get involved this year. So, when you drive, your rig is knocking against something all the time. Okay. I mean, I don't know what it is. I'll have to work it out, but... Oh, FRC might not be going ahead. Well, at least I suppose we might have the Le Mans Esports, so... Yeah, Dave's really good. I mean, I'm glad I've got him on my team, to be honest, because he's going very well. Like, his lap times here are like 42s. He did 3. You can't see it here because it's blocked, but he did 42.7 3 laps in a row, within half a tenth of each other. 3 laps. Like, how's Matt Gallagher just come in here? This is his first day playing this. He's gone half a second quicker than me. It's ridiculous. Oh, man. Yeah, just doing more consistent laps. But even when I go slow, I'm still crashing.
Whoa, there's a giant lizard on the track.
Wow, where did that come from?
Cheers, Regan. Yeah, man. I need it to. I need it to work. I think I can't be doing any more today. I need to get off of this, because something I've realised, I have a really short attention span. I can't concentrate for more than, like, this has been way too long for me. Oh, okay. Yeah, what car are you using, Ben? Are you in the Ben Daly? Ben Daly, what car is this? This is a Ferrari, isn't it? Yeah, it's a Ferrari. I need your setup, I reckon. Yeah, I'm gonna just stream tomorrow. Well, I'll do the race tomorrow. Obviously, I'll be streaming, but I just need to practice tomorrow, just like on my own, and just get into a groove. But I suppose, look, I'm only a little bit off Jimmy, and like even Jardier is only 4/10 quicker. Florian Strauss is quick. He's only 4/10 quicker.
It seems better from
How
my
many
side.
laps
but
did he do?
The
Even
priority
he did
is Steve,
66
mate.
laps.
So
Jimmy
ask
did
him more about what he feels.
58 laps.
Okay, copy. Steve, how's it going on your side?
Yeah, I know I'm looking up. I just know, I know what I'm doing wrong. I just can't undo it. You know what I mean. Still struggling. I'm gonna come off this now. I can't concentrate anymore. I need to just get off, and then I'll be on tomorrow, I think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
No
I'm
worries,
just
mate.
I'm just losing
keep
it.
in touch tomorrow.
Yes.
All good, mate. All good. So just message me in the morning. I'm not sure of the actual when does qualifying starts and all that.
So I think we had to push it back an hour. So I think the session opens at 4, and then qualifying's at 4:20.
Okay.
So
okay.
The race, I think qualifying's a 20-minute session.
Okay.
And I think it's probably best for you to go and do that. Because I'm about a second off of you at the moment.
Okay. Well, maybe some sleep will also help. So.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Okay, mate. All right, mate. Have a good evening for what's left of it, and I'll chat in the morning.
Definitely.
And
yeah.
If your viewers can hear me, thanks for putting up with us.
Right. No, they're saying in the chat they're full of praise for both of you.
All right.
Because
very kind of them.
No, really. But yeah, cheers, guys. Thank you. Yeah, cheers for all the help, and yeah, hopefully I can jump on tomorrow and get a bit better. Get good, mate.
Get good.
Get good.
All right, mate. Chat soon.
Cheers, man. See you later. See you later, guys. Bye. Cheers. What a good bunch they are, honestly. Dave and Chris, they're like, what a good bunch. Like, really helping me along there. But I've been playing too much today, and like I would be honest, like jumping between all these sims recently, it's like I'm struggling. I am struggling. This is why. This is like. Let me tell you. This is why I play Gran Turismo, because you can just jump on, and you don't have to worry about a setup. You don't have to worry about any of that, and you can just race. And it's not too complicated. There's just a few different tyre compounds, bit of brake bias, but you don't have to worry about anything else. That's why I love it so much, because it's just so stress-free. I know there's all the penalties and like that bull crap, but like with all the R factor and iRacing, it's like half of the time you have to spend set up and practice. And yeah, just jumping between all of them is a struggle for me at the moment. Because iRacing, I've always struggled on it. It's never been. I don't know. It's just it feels too light for a start, so I can't sense the grip. And then like the brakes, as you've seen today, like I just can't unteach myself to only press it like 50%. It just feels, it doesn't feel right to only press it like halfway. It just feels really weird to do that. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. I know I can learn. I think the thing is, right, you've seen it. Like when it comes to the race, I'll be a lot quicker. I'll be better in the race. I'm just an awful practicer. I just can't practice because I know that it matters, but it doesn't count for it doesn't directly count for anything. So you know, in the race it matters right there and then. So something just happens within me where I drive better. But like in this practice session, it's like it's only practice, so my mind just isn't fully there. It's been the same like when I play football. In training I just play shite, and then in the actual game I play really well. Because I just can't convince myself it's important enough. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, it's really. I felt like iRacing is really visual. You have to really see what you're doing. It's a bit like F1 2019. Like, you don't get any sensation through the wheel. You do on iRacing a bit more, but on F1 it's like purely visual. You have to look at what you're doing and listen to what you're doing, listen to what the car's doing. But on here it's like, you do get the sensation through the wheel, but you can't feel it as much. Like R Factor 2 was a lot better. ACC is a lot better. You feel the car feels a lot heavier. But yeah, I suppose that's the reason why we streamed today. You know, that's why I streamed, because it's like you can see the process, how hard it is just to practice. You know, it'd be great if you was a total alien and you could just jump on anything and just be quick instantly, but for 99.9% of us, that isn't the case. So we have to get good slowly. But look, we're still, you know, we're still not at the bottom. We got better. And we got David on our team, who's really good. So iRacing is floaty. Yeah, I agree. I think like GT Sport is really not floaty. Gran Turismo feels really heavy. I can really feel the car. ACC is quite heavy. R Factor 2 is a bit less. iRacing is really floaty to me. I don't like that. I just don't like the floatiness. I don't get on with it. But yeah, I suppose it's been hard recently because I'm jumping into a different sim and then I'm coming up against people who have played that sim a lot more. You know, if it was Gran Turismo all the time, I'd be a lot better, but it can't always be the same game, I suppose. Right, okay, so the race tomorrow, guys, about so my stream will start about 4 PM BST. Charity race is for charity, so as much as we want to race really hard, it is for charity, so let's get some donations in. I'll put a link and all that in the description as usual. But thank you so much for watching. I thought it was Friday for a second. It's only Wednesday. It's midweek. I get so lost with time now that I'm a YouTuber, just sat at home all the time, every day. Days don't exist. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in as always, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit of a different stream today, but I think like listening to David, I think that might have been quite a good thing, like a bit different, but hopefully that was an enjoyable one. But that's all from me. Take care, as always. Hopefully I'll see you on the stream tomorrow. But if not, take care, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye. Bye bye, viewers. Love you all, as always. I'll try and get good for tomorrow. I'll try and get good. See you next time, which will be tomorrow. Bye bye. Much love.